The following presentation features one of the honorees, artists or students, who are contributing to the African Americans of Excellence exhibit, coming to the Weinberg Center on February 5th.
Are you from Frederick?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. And what's your company name?
Malcolm Brown Videos.
Oh, it is. Malcolm
Yeah.
Brown. Okay.
Very simple.
All right. At the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. This is Malcolm Brown Video. So you are one of the videographers for African Americans of Excellence. Did you attend last year?
So I didn't last year. It was either last year or the year before that I think, stepdad was nominated, so I should have gone. But I think I was just out of town, maybe.
Okay, all right. So that's pretty cool. This is a fun event. I did not attend. I have not attended at all. But for those that don't know, there are 7 honorees, and there are 7 photographers, videographers, and artists to capture them. And you're one of the videographers. That's pretty cool. Have you met your honoree yet?
Yeah, by coincidence, mine is my mom. So
yeah. So. Wait a minute! Are you kidding? That's so cool.
And I found out maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago, but she didn't realize until maybe like a week ago when I told her.
Really?
And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
So you knew, but she did not.
Exactly.
Now, what's your mom's name?
Denise Rollins.
Okay. All right. Very cool. That's awesome. Well, then you definitely have an inside track, because I know sometimes with video, capturing somebody's essence is really about knowing them and kind of how they want to present themselves. So I think you got the goods on that one. Have you done any shooting yet at this point?
No, I haven't done any shooting yet, but I am really excited just because I feel like it's kind of cliche to be like all about storytelling as a videographer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like is really what the appeal is for me. And I think because I understand my mom's story so well, or like I feel like I can talk about it from my specific lens.
Yeah.
Or like I think I can really do something special. So
that's really, really fun. And yeah, we can't wait to see it. So you guys are tasked with putting together a video about how long?
I think it's like 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 to 4 minutes. And really that just captures the story of why your mom was nominated, which is kind of fun. What would you describe? Do you have a specific style in your video when you produce things at all, or do you really just kind of portray whatever the client or person doing it wants you to do?
So I guess it depends on the project. So when I started out, I took this class that was about like YouTube video editing, but instead of like editing videos like they go on YouTube, it was taking videos from YouTube and remixing them. Oh. And so I think when I was in the process, it made me think a lot about like hip hop and sampling. Yeah. What I say a lot, because like the whole idea of remixing, but like taking someone else's work and like what already works, and like making it work in a different way. Yeah. And so I think of that a lot when I like edit, and eventually I want to make like videos like that in terms of like making videos for museums and whatnot. Yeah. But my day-to-day is stuff for clients. So,
okay.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, very cool. I'm sure you keep yourself busy with all of that. If people wanted to reach out to you, are you available for them to do video projects and things like that?
Yeah, for sure. I have a website, malcolmbrownvideos.com. Okay. And I have an Instagram as well, Malcolm Brown Videos. Yeah. And I'm also trying to make more content about like Frederick. I'm talking about Frederick's past, present, and future.
Oh,
because
wow.
I like find like local history very interesting. And there's a nonprofit organization in Frederick called Arch.
Yes.
And I want to like help them kind of.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I just interviewed Rose and Barbara recently for this because they are behind selecting the honorees, which is kind of cool. So got the history on that really. But that's really nice because I think one of the things, you know, we all now have accessibility with our phones and you can shoot video anytime. And I think one of the things we're not really good at is recording the history of like our parents or our grandparents while they're here, while they remember, while they have those stories. And I'd hate to see that kind of go by the wayside. So that's really cool. Do you have any targeted people that you'd want to start with, or any targeted history that you would want to record or tell the story of?
The first thing it's like steps out to me is like the whole idea of like filling in the gaps, because I feel like a lot of times when it comes to like Black history especially, you go to certain topics like by default, and I think certain topics like food or I don't know, dance would be very interesting to like have a different take on.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's like the first thing I think of.
Well, we look forward to that project, which
Yeah.
I'm sure will be coming soon. So you went to school here in Frederick. Where did you graduate from?
I went to TJ.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Patriots. All right,
Yeah,
love it. And then you went to, did you go to college after? You went?
Yeah, I went to Duke afterwards.
Oh,
And
very
then, yeah,
nice. Excellent. And you decided to stay in this area
Yeah.
and do your work.
Yeah, because I went after college. I came back to Frederick, then I went to DC for a little bit, like for like city stuff, and I realized like there was something really, really appealing about Frederick to me.
There
And
is.
I think growing up, like a lot of people kind of talk down on their hometown.
Yeah.
But it's like I just don't find a reason to.
No.
For whatever reason, yeah.
Same. I mean, I moved away for years and
Yeah.
came back. There's something super special
There's a charm to it,
about
yeah.
this community, and I think it is phenomenal. What are the three things, if you had to list three things you love about Frederick, what would that be?
Okay, that's good. Okay, maybe like history is one, and then community, and then story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. If someone called you and said, hey, I've got 24 hours to spend in Frederick, what would you say? You have to do this.
Have to do this. Oh man, that's a hard question. Because I don't, even though I love Frederick, I don't think of Frederick as like that sounds bad, like it's like a doing thing. It's more like it's not like a place like a tourist would go in my eyes, but it's somewhere I would love to live. So it's like it's a hard question to
Yeah. So if somebody
yeah.
comes into town to visit you, you don't take them out and do anything?
Not really.
Yeah.
There'll be times where I'm gonna show them stuff from my childhood, but
Yeah.
no, not really.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
though.
you
That's
do.
a good thing, yeah.
You do for sure. All right, this is Malcolm Brown. His video of his mom is going to be highlighted on February 5th at the Weinberg Center. Get your tickets now. Weinbergcenter.org, I think it is. It's going to be really cool. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.